Is raw food diet the secret to your pet's health and longevity? As pet owners, we all have this question in mind. Welcome to the raw food debate, a topic that has been stirring up conversations among pet enthusiasts, veterinarians, and animal nutritionists alike. This dietary practice, often referred to as the BARF diet, biologically appropriate raw food, is gaining traction in recent years, but what does it actually entail? A raw food diet for pets typically includes a combination of raw meats, bones, fruits, and vegetables. The idea is to mimic the natural ancestral diet of wild animals, with proponents arguing that this is the most biologically appropriate food for our furry friends. Imagine a wolf in the wild. It does not have the luxury of cooked meals, kibble, or canned food. Instead, it hunts for its prey, consuming raw meat, bones, and occasionally fruits and vegetables it forages. The raw food diet tries to replicate this natural diet for domestic pets, suggesting that it can lead to better health and longevity. Raw food enthusiasts often claim that this diet provides a host of benefits, from improved coat condition, healthier teeth and gums, increased energy levels, to reduced risk of certain health issues. They argue that the processing involved in creating traditional pet food often destroys essential nutrients, making raw food a more wholesome alternative. But as with any dietary change, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Critics of the raw food diet raise concerns about potential health risks, including bacterial contamination, nutritional imbalances, and physical hazards like choking on bones. Despite its growing popularity, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Each pet is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. It's not just about jumping on the bandwagon, but understanding what this diet means for your pet. Although the raw food diet is gaining popularity, it's crucial to understand its pros and cons before making a decision. This conversation is just getting started, so stay tuned as we delve deeper into the raw food debate in the upcoming scenes. So, what are the potential benefits of a raw food diet for your pets? Well, the first and most noticeable benefit of a raw food diet usually manifests itself in your pet's coat. It's not uncommon for pet owners to report a shinier and healthier coat after transitioning their beloved companion to a raw food diet. This is because raw diets often contain higher levels of essential fatty acids and natural oils, which contribute to the health and vitality of the skin and coat. But the benefits don't stop at the surface. A raw food diet can also lead to healthier skin. Many pet owners have noticed a reduction in skin conditions and allergies after making the switch. This is likely due to the elimination of artificial additives and processed ingredients that can be found in many commercial pet foods. And let's not forget about dental health. Chewing on raw bones can be a natural toothbrush for your pet, helping to keep their teeth clean and their gums healthy. This can potentially lead to less dental disease and fewer vet visits for oral health issues. Now, onto energy levels. Many pet owners have noticed an increase in their pet's energy after switching to a raw food diet. The theory here is that raw food is easier for pets to digest, which means their bodies can more efficiently convert the food into energy. Lastly, let's talk about a less glamorous but equally important benefit: smaller stools. This might not seem like a big deal, but it can actually indicate better nutrient absorption. In a raw food diet, pets are often consuming less filler and more nutrient-dense food, which can result in smaller, less smelly stools. All these benefits can contribute to the overall health and well-being of your pets, potentially leading to a longer, happier life with your furry friends. While these benefits sound very appealing, it's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes to a raw food diet. Now let's turn the table and examine some potential drawbacks of the raw food diet. While feeding your pets raw food can have some benefits, it's important to remember that this approach also comes with its own set of challenges. One of the main concerns is the risk of nutritional imbalance. It can be quite tricky to provide all the necessary nutrients in the right proportions when preparing meals at home. Lack of certain nutrients or an excess of others can lead to health issues in pets. For example, a diet too high in liver can cause vitamin A toxicity, while a diet too low in taurine can lead to heart disease in cats. Another significant concern is the potential exposure to harmful bacteria in raw meat. Salmonella and E. coli are just two examples of harmful bacteria that can be found in raw meat and can cause serious health problems in both pets and their owners. Pets fed raw meat can also shed these bacteria in their feces, posing a risk to other pets and humans in the household. Then there's the issue of whole bones. Though they're often a part of the raw food diet, whole bones can pose a risk to pets. They can cause tooth fractures, choking, gastrointestinal obstruction, or even perforation. These incidents can lead to emergency veterinary visits and, in severe cases, may even be life-threatening. Finally, preparing a raw food diet can be time-consuming and more expensive than traditional pet food. It requires careful meal planning, thorough cleaning to prevent bacterial cross-contamination, and often the need to source specific ingredients. And let's not forget, pets, just like humans, have individual dietary needs. What works for one might not work for another. So it's essential to consider these factors and consult with a trusted veterinarian before making the switch to a raw food diet. Clearly, a raw food diet comes with its own set of challenges, so is it worth it? To make an informed decision, it's important to consider the perspective of veterinary professionals. Diving into the world of animal health, we find a diverse range of opinions. Veterinarians and pet nutrition experts have their own unique insights into the raw food diet, and these can often be significantly different. For instance, some vets are strong advocates for a raw food diet. They believe that this approach mirrors the ancestral diets of pets, offering a more natural and nutrient-rich alternative to commercial pet foods. These professionals often argue that raw diets can lead to shinier coats, healthier skin, cleaner teeth, and improved energy levels. They may even suggest that raw feeding could reduce the risk of certain health issues like obesity and allergies. However, there's another side to this coin. Many veterinary professionals caution against a raw food diet. Why? Well, they highlight the risks associated with raw feeding. One of these risks is the potential for nutritional imbalance. Pets, just like us, require a balanced diet to ensure they receive all the necessary nutrients. If a raw diet isn't properly balanced, it could lead to nutritional deficiencies or excesses, which can negatively impact a pet's health. Moreover, these professionals express concern over potential bacterial contamination in raw foods. Raw meat can carry harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, which can cause serious illness in pets and even their human counterparts. Another issue raised is the risk of physical harm. Chewing on raw bones can lead to injuries like cracked teeth, choking, or intestinal blockages. These are serious medical emergencies that could put a pet's life in danger. And let's not forget the potential public health implications. Pets on a raw food diet may shed harmful bacteria in their feces, posing a risk to other animals and humans, particularly those with weaker immune systems. So, while some veterinary professionals see raw food diets as a return to a more natural way of eating for pets, others view it as a risky approach that could potentially harm our furry friends. As you can see, even the experts are divided on the issue of a raw food diet. So, where does this leave us? Is a raw food diet the best choice for your pet? We've walked through the ins and outs of the raw food debate, weighed the benefits, navigated the drawbacks, and even heard the professional perspective from the vets. It's clear that this isn't a black and white issue. The benefits of a raw food diet can be quite appealing. Improved coat quality, healthier skin, cleaner teeth, higher energy levels, and smaller stools are all enticing promises. It's easy to see why many pet owners are tempted to take this route. Yet, the potential drawbacks can't be ignored either. The risks of bacterial contamination, an unbalanced diet leading to nutrient deficiencies or excesses, and the potential for whole bones to cause a choking hazard, dental fractures, or internal punctures are serious considerations. It's certainly not a decision to be taken lightly. We've also heard from the vets, the professionals who dedicate their lives to our pets' health. They've emphasized the importance of a balanced diet and cautioned that a homemade raw food diet can often fall short of this. They've also mentioned that, while some pets may thrive on a raw food diet, others may not. So when it comes to the final verdict, it's not about good or bad, right or wrong. It's about what's best for your pet. And that's a decision that should always involve a conversation with your vet or a pet nutrition expert. They can provide guidance based on your pet's specific needs and circumstances. Maybe a raw food diet is right for your pet. Maybe it's not. Maybe a mix of raw and commercial food is the way to go. The most important thing is that you're making informed decisions and prioritizing your pet's health and well-being. Remember, every pet is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. Always prioritize your pet's health and happiness above all else.